聊的地方，只是觉得那个战斗很干而已。
哦，我有点路痴，所以我在霍格华兹里面有点痛苦。
是啊。
Incendio. Revelio.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest. Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Revelio. Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
.他现在穿过那个建筑物的门的时候，会直接先载入再跑不然他现在好像就不会累。因为之前对，那他好像有更新，就是他现在那个物件的载入方式有调整。就之前你的门是可以先开的，然后他才会动态的把门后面的物件载入，所以有时候你在过某些场景的时候会突然很累格这样。他现在是在门后面先把物件跑完，他才让你把门打开。
是啊，
是吗？我觉得数蛮多的
What was that?
是啊，可是我怎么没有更新？
Was that a golden
是哦，
stick?
哇塞！
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
还是他已经帮你更新好了？
没有啊，我真的没有更新，我从下载到现在就没更新过。
那就奇怪了，那我就不知道了。
是吧？
Revelio.
我是真的没更新过。
Lumos. Reparo. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Depulso.
Oh go！
Revelio.
画质从头到尾都开旧机。
你哦，
对啊，
它不会卡哦，
We hope that house elf can find us in here.
真的假的这么屌啊？
对啊
这么屌啊，
FSR 2.0，超屌。
超炸！
Revelio.
现在要干嘛？
我觉得游戏最屌是它三个的都有开发。
它算是真的开发的很完整，
对啊
有的就是只支援 N， 有的是只支援 A 这样。
对啊，有的根本就完全不开发，垃圾，然后游戏优化又很烂。
Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
至少我觉得这款游戏让我觉得真的有3A 感。
我是觉得游戏这样
Apologies,
玩蛮
Professor
便宜的。
Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this
对
the
它
然后我们的
版还比人家的一般版便
Indeed
宜
it
耶。
is.
Deke
真
is
的诶
honored to meet
，20
you.
色的豪华版价格是2600诶。
2700，这样卖600。
啊，2700，对，2700，2700。
I mentioned you to Deke.
哎，我们
干
后来
游戏的
还有一段时间还变便宜的，让我们买贵了。
然后这游戏的豪华版才1000而已吧？
Of course,
Yeah.
Professor
太
Weasley.
太神啦！
太神了！
The room of requirement will always be equipped for the seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident.
没得改。
If
算
ever,
一般的，我们就
Deep seen
算
students in need of an
1890
extra
或
file for
1700
potions stumble upon the room
1600
filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as
比它
the
便宜就可以
room
买到
of
豪华
hidden
版。
things.
I was
Didn't they?
thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes.
哦，玩 Portal 模式，有错
Oh,。that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can
对，
catch
就
up
这
on
游
my
戏，
schoolwork
我觉得
without
它够格
distraction.
卖那个
Well then,
提前
the
游玩，
room can provide you with precisely that.
啊，什么游玩？
Now,
提前游玩，
it's time to
Oh.
focus on what
我
you
觉得它
need.
够格卖。
真的会让人家觉得看起来很好玩。
Imagine the
你
room
会觉得这个确实
precisely
要提早
as
玩
you
比较爽。
need it. The room
对
will
How many?
do the rest.
这300块我觉得值得。
对，所以他这个策略很成，就是重点是不会很贵，
对啊，
多花300，而且然后可以马上比人家玩，还多送你那些有的
对，那一套很帅，就是你
什么游戏
那一套。
多黑魔法师套装。
对对，那就是豪华版。
哦，OK OK。而且我觉得它的画面就是没有什么缩水的问题。
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
怎么说他那个确实很有魔法
I
感。
look forward to seeing what you do with the
我觉得那个
space.
组合那个都超屌。
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
对啊，它现
One
在
should always
你驱动更新完不会掉帧
understand the
好
effects
屌
of
哦
anything in which one is clothed.
它还不用等它出那个专门优化，你只要更新到最新版就可以了。
我一直都是最新版，因为他已经放弃更新6000以下的版本。
Deke hasn't
他
seen
他妈
this
拼命
many
更新7000
打
的。
字是6700吗？
对啊，670差点。
哦，
Deke thinks
差不多
you should be
3070。
proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio.
你应该有开那个吧，DLSS 吧？
有啊有啊有啊。
Believe how many beasts
帧数
you
会
可是
更高。
我那时候调完无感呢，就是
假的
照那个方法调完，我没有觉得好像有提升，是驱动更完之后我觉得差比较多。
哦，因为你的驱动可能 太旧了。
You'll find
很
plenty
久，
of
我记得我去的好像是
items
去年
that
11
need
月
to
的
be
吧。
identified.
那
The
蛮
desk
新的
will
啊，
be an invaluable
但后来又有
resource.
更新。
对，
然后我们到12月就已经没，11月还是12月就没再更新了，
嗯，
就是那个7000那个最新的显卡出来的。
因为我都是秉持着没有问题就不要动它。
哦，对啊，反正应该这样。哦，Thank you。本来就应该这样。所以来说，新游戏你要不要去更新一下？你别看老游戏我都不会叫你更新，我都没叫你更新，我都不会叫你更新。
这跟下去每次都会有一些奇怪的问题。
对，一根直接帧数掉下去，不然就是可能帧数上去啊，可是会破图。
对，
破图也没办法玩啊，比帧数低还难玩。你看那个东西在你前面晃来晃去，爆炸的，什么都看不到。
现在，而且之前我在跑爆某些场景的时候，帧数会变超低，现在几乎都不会。
哦，是啊，我是好像都没有遇到帧数特低。
哦，
Oh dear. Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
I imagine the
我
desk
不知道
description
敌人呢，杀小
It will.
你要更新
I
显卡
hope
驱
you'll
动。
take advantage of it.
是这样吗？
I'll give you a
对
brief lesson in conjuring. The room might
奇怪哦，我想说，
provide
哎
everything you need on its own.
conjure.
我真的完全射不到人哎，但往他身上穿过去
Or，
好扯。
conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
没有啊，你玩哪一代啊？
Portal
它是哪一代？
包头
那
2042，
个2042啊，
我你直接赶哦。那个枪是哪一代的啦？
枪是那个看一下，它融合了2战的跟那个看起来是那个吧3代的
那你拿3代的枪啊，2代的。
M249啊，XM8。
Very good.
没有，是我打在人家身上，但是
You'll need
没有
what's
伤
called
害，打起来。
spellcraft. Spellcraft
我也没
我不知道为
are recipes. They list the ingredients
就
or
算200多瓶一样
resources
打得到，
needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a
比较多
potion
子弹。
station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
超扯。
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the
What do
room,
you
such
need
as
to
the
get that?
chairs you vanished earlier. In
Yeah,
fact,
that's
you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
你只用在万一是。我要买机器。
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
多拜牙，
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room. You about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
Dee cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here at the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions brewed.
on.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
It warms my heart to see your interest in mythology, dare I say, blossom.
Lumos.
Nicely done. You're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance. Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Lumos.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
万应室能变的东西也太多了，
对啊，所以它才叫万应室。
超屌！你旁边那个都可以改，有些超赞。
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Expelliarmus.
Oh dear, Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
你还要只能带25个，哈哈哈。
啊？
我想说我把它当洪水带个100多个的那个，那
哦
个无脑打，只能带25个。
Dare I say, blossom.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
然后可以把它当无双 game 来玩。有无限的水喝，我就不用按什么闪避跟回避跟那个防御了。
对，
他妈你左键按就好，1、2、3、4狂上按就好。干，结果不行。哈哈。
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Sounds perfect.
Wow, 你的地壳好厉害哦！
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back.
厉害
Now
不？
you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of
我是觉得他是
possibilities.
故意这个。
No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
天赋跟万一是这个游戏都完全不一样。
我中 bug 了，靠背，我卡在物件里面，动不了。
哦，你可以放
An
魔法吗？
even bigger
不行
space.
啊！
可以按
哎，
ESC 吗？
我死掉了，
对不对
我死掉了。
The room
你可以死掉，
equips
不错啦。
itself to your needs.
干真小啊！
我昨天是不会死掉，然后什么东西都不能按。
是哦，
If you'd like to customize the space
啊
further,
小哦
you，
卡到
can use
bug。
these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and
还好我
outside
后来
the
独
school.
挡卡在同样的地方还可以动，我可以
I
硬把它
shall
跑
keep
出
an eye
来。
out.
Good.
哦，
I'll
太
leave
酷
you to
了！
it.
不然
This
我
is
们
your
几乎不会
space
死掉
now.
啊。
Use it wisely.
所以要养成手动记录的习惯。
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio. Revelio. I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
I'd like to ask you about changing the...
Of course.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Sounds perfect.
I would...
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Expelliarmus! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of what.
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Sounds perfect.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell.
'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Creative Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in...
Where others see darkness, I see bright opportunities.
Revelio.
Never have come here.
And when I lost, you're the little...
Accio. Incendio.
find one of my own. You will. I'm out on the right line. Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Incendio.
What have you?
Accio. Incendio. Your poaching days are over. Revelio. 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 That's one crate in hand. I only need one more. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Potato.
You're the little
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
We're not used to cast.
Confringo!
Incendio.
I heard Sentinel's quiet.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Potato. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Revelio.
It must lead to something grand.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Porrick Haggerty, and this is my shop. What may I help you with?
I'd like to ask you about your shop, if you don't mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine. What would you like to know?
What sort of products do you sell?
I sell all manner of beast products. I always found beasts interesting, and there's quite a market for them. Fancied I could make a profession out of it.
How long have you been living in Irondale?
All of my life. My sister and I were raised here. I stuck around. She had other plans.
I hear there's a goblin mine near here. Have you ever seen it?
I've been near it, but never in it. I could likely find some valuable beast products, but it's not worth the risk. Ranrock's loyalists are not ones to be messed with.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio.
I'm going
Oh, how I despise the hairy-handed troll. And in constant fear, is all I think about.
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. I'm safe to explore in there.
You can't imagine.
What's the best meals I've ever eaten?
An intruder!
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
What are you up to?
Revelio.
I know I'm not hearing things.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Expelliarmus. Accio.
That was meant for me. Pity, not quite. Not quite.
Incendio.
Your spells glance off of me.
Levioso. Accio.
Was that your best? Easily diverted.
Potato!
That was all. You can't stop us.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft. Seems pleasant enough.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery for my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr. Ndi. Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
Do you have any idea why the goblins are attacking Feldcroft?
No clue. I used to think it was because of its strategic location, but now it's as if they were looking for something. I will admit, however, that I don't know what they could possibly be looking for.
How do you and Eddie know each other?
We met at Hogwarts. Been friends and business associates ever since. I wasn't surprised to get his owl about his Chinese chomping cabbage scheme. He was always one to go out of his way to help another.
What do you have for sale?
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins. A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. 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 Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
I should be going now. Thank you. Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle? Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
Oh.
This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here?
Revelio.
There's a plan to try to find these vases.
Revelio. Revelio.
Maybe a few more vases.
Revelio.
Nearly finished. One more vase. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Revelio.
10块，开10块。不要开毒气。
等我一下，我在吃饭。
对，这是什么鬼游戏？
就哈利波特啊。
啊，为什么卡在这里？
我在吃饭没靠腰，我刚不是讲了？
哦，我才刚买东西回来啊。
不要问，问就是在吃饭。
怎么可能？
反对了，靠背。
哦，
啊哭啊！
那塔。
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done! Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitution?
我姐买来玩啊。
Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
哦，
又是谁啊？怎么一堆人跑进来是怎样？
怎么那么像超色啊？
多比，
不是多比啦，日本断了100年前，不会有多比啦。
有你的地可。有地可啦。
萨克麦蒂。
波比不就是妖精吗？
哇哦，可以骑那个叫什么扫帚，骑扫帚飞轮2000啊！
那个时代还没有飞轮光轮2000呐。
Looks rather dark in there.
好猛哦！所以这个主要是干嘛？就是类似也是自由世界的概念，然后解任务这样。
算是吧。
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
你所使用的是较低阶的装备，一级打怪。
越级打怪啊！哇！这是动作游戏。
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins! That's what. Ranrock's lot.
Oh.
Mystic creatures. Ambush within it. Nothing's safe anymore. And it
没有，它是简单版。
Maxima potion. That would do it.
If you can't defend yourself, you'd be better off staying out of their way. I'm not giving you charity.
You'll be sorry. When Ranrock's
去武器走。
to take me away, you'll be sorry then. If a wizard can't count on someone in the wizarding community to help against goblins, no, not yet.
住宿
Does
钱
this mean you've
拿起来。
changed your mind?
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you could try in Hogsmeade or one of the hamlets.
And get extorted by the Ashwinders?
Wow.
No, thank you. If you won't help me, I shall have to take my chances, won't I?
哦，他头上的 X 是什么意思
How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
Goblins got you yet? Or did you?
Oh.
Right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions.
好猛哦
Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help. Oh.
What are you up to now?
Oh. 去武器走。哇哦！
Revelio。
一个魔法师的体术这么优越的吗？
这汤好帅！
回地旗手套，哇哦！雷流手啊，那也怕不点。 Eliosa， blah blah。
I've always said that.
冬末的女武神。
Wonder who lives here.
Oh, 东西打着冰，打着还痛。
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I've most.
干不是从这上去吗？
会魔法，但是不会跑酷。这跑掉了。
啊？
是不是有人跑掉了？
往上。
现在还是分不清楚小沙跟老大。
啊？
无法期待更多的回神魔药。
Revelio.
熬金金子，看起来很色情。
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
那所以这个游戏就是打怪、捡宝，
体验当个霍格华兹的杀人魔。
Revelio. I can never face my again. Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave.
可是我觉得他不弄多人是对的啦。现在至少我目前看起来，目前市面上的3A 每一款多人是 OK 的。
In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch.
都会加减遇到一些问题。
have something to remember him by, but I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable, in large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Radley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Could you please remind me what you needed help with?
It didn't go well. That belly escaped. Milo wasn't so lucky. I'm hoping someone can retrieve an heirloom from Milo's body to give to his little girl.
Revelio.
My young friend. You there! Can you help me? I would so appreciate a little help. Would you mind helping a poor old witch? You there! Can you help me? I would so appreciate a little help.
看不出来，这个 Discord 直播有1080p 60 FPS，
是这样吗？
它还是有那个网格的延迟感。
必定是免费的啦，就不要要求这么多。
啊，你的那个 Nitro 不是免费的？
对，那这样好烂的。
对啊。
If only someone would come to me aid. You there! Can you help me? I would so appreciate a little help. Would you mind helping a poor old witch? If only someone would come to me aid.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm... No kindness in the
Still
youth
in the
of
market
today.
for an invisibility potion?
You...
I'm
Hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has...
这个游戏可以在学校做坏坏的事。
Well, as it happens, I have what you
比如说
Here. Not sure if it'll help you though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are.
I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful too.
来吧，让我看看你有多邪恶。
我还没有学到很邪恶的魔法。他这边怎么跳不出去啊？靠北哦。
That you accept this small token of my gratitude for your
Handy resource in your field guide. I'm most pleased.
When the clouds are dark,
You can't imagine.
不知道怎么现在画质又变好，不知道什么。
我也搞不太懂。
快点，那3个把他杀了！
不行啊，一般的路人啊，他没皮条。
最强的 PC。那学生就可以动手。
学生也没办法啊。
What are you up to now?
你也可以自己买来，然后走黑巫师路线啊。
什么意思？
他有一条线是直接变成黑魔法师，专门做坏事的那一种。
哦，看来很适合我。
I could have sworn I heard something. Apparently not.
Said that
Revelio. Right out of a storybook.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Up a horse.
要使出什么咒语是按不同的键。
It's not right.
啊？什么意思？
就是
Madame Beaumont，
它是以不同按键来分配不同的咒术。
对啊，它有不同列的技能栏。
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could. Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done? Marvelous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio.
那个不能自动寻路。
你玩手游自动巡逻。
I couldn't help but overhear.
啥
Did you mention
自动
Ranrock's loyalists?
走回那个指定地点的。
Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here.
No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against the rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hawksfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Revelio.
You are most high.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
One less human to worry about. Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Green Dock. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky enough. No! I will make you pay. I won't rest until one less human to worry about. Let's get it. I will make you pay.
Accio.
You don't know.
Incendio.
为什么要一样的画像笑一下？
因为我好懒。
别按个1而已嘛。
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. One camp down, one more to go.
Dying, are we? We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Is that the best?
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
How nice. Fine.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you.
请付费解锁，请付费解锁。
学招。
哦，不是换颜色吗？靠北。
你不是换了一个很丑的颜色？
不是啊，他叫我变更物品颜色，不是变了。
对啦，不是吗？
那任务没解完啊。哦，可以了。调整物品的大小。
This place has seen better days. Revelio.
Sometimes I do wonder if you're right. Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Oh, well, if you ask me. What's this?
Yes.
It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little guardian. You may want to. Mastered Expelliarmus, haven't you? That's all you've got.
绿色不卖掉，
它的数值比较高。
beasts are safer now.
他那个不知道数值。
没差了，不重要。
有钱很客气。
Revelio. This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel. Thank you. I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper and knitted.
No, this can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! What are you looking for exactly? Bardolph! My dear, dear brother!
I just bet my last galleon he'd been kidnapped, but turned into an Inferius. Poor man. And poor Claire.
Thank you for passing through.
ultra-powdered bat spleen, I think.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction. As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Defender! Professor, do you have a moment to speak again?
You do realize I have classes to teach? Very well. How may I assist you?
Why did you leave your position as an Auror to come to Hogwarts?
Perhaps you haven't heard the myriad rumors they think I don't hear.
Was it due to an injury suffered during your time with the Ministry?
I would still be an Auror today if my injury hadn't precluded it. The Ministry was all too ready to keep me on. Buried under parchment, of course, helping run the Auror recruitment program. But if I'm meant for a life confined to a desk, well, I might as well share my expertise while searching for a way to heal my blasted leg. And the Hogwarts Library is not to be underestimated.
You're seeking to heal the damage done to your leg?
As I said, lest you think for a moment that fear played any role in my departure, allow me to enlighten you. It was not fear, but fate that steered my hand.
I'll not let fear dictate my future either.
Well said. However, it's worth noting that fear can be a great motivator in that one must conquer it.
Indeed, sir. Thank you for your time. And I do hope you find a cure for your injury.
Yes. Well, I'm certain you have an empty cauldron waiting for you somewhere.
Yes, Professor. Of course.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. Revelio. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Okay. Okay. 好赞。
大尊。
Revelio. I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Expelliarmus!
Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I got it. I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Okay.
Revelio.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Kobe.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
If I've been born a
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I'm told that last Clementine had you chasing butterflies. Hello, be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Incendio!
好，教授啊。
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'd like to ask you. Actually.
Potions you brewed.
Hey!
「
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Incendio! Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio! I take it you're Alexandra's friend. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved. Revelio. place right out of a storybook.
Welcome. Have a look around.
Avoided my troll.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
Any plan you had to train that thing was doomed. He tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Vanquisher?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
The Troll Vanquisher. Suppose I did earn the title.
Revelio.
Welcome. Do have a look around.
Hello again, Mr. Thistlewood.
Oh, it's you again, my favorite Hogwarts student. Never attended Hogwarts myself. In fact, I've never been more than a stone's throw from our humble hamlet. Now, how may I be of service?
You never wanted to get out and explore the world around you?
Hard to believe, isn't it? Especially for someone so young. But no, some folk just aren't born with the need to wander. My sister Helen, on the other hand, she saw some of the world in her time as an aura. But I'm happy here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, how can I help? Thank you. I hope to see you again soon. Now, how can I help? Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
仙女棒有没有看过？
我还以为你这魔法棒要炸了嘞。
肯定要炸的。
Off on another adventure, are we?
You took Nora Treadwell from us! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
What's happening? You don't even make it blow.
Defendo!
What have you done?
Expelliarmus! Protecto! Confringo! Rebellion! I see you! Defendo! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio!
靠北是不是太快了，没吃到加速球。
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
No! No!
Revelio. Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Oh.
原来开关是不是放支不上？
妈，我这边那个海棒哎、完全追不上怎样啊？
我还变慢了。
哎、为什么我第一次速度那么快？我不懂。
开氮气。它有什么机器啊？但是没有放，
放不出来啊。不然我按着左键再试试看好吗？
没有按 Shift。
有没有啊 ？Shift 是切换的，我已经按了。
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Expelliarmus.
是吧？按道理，对。
Incendio. Defender. Revelio.
看不到车尾灯啊！
到底是为什么啊？看为什么他那么快啊？到底是真？
包包卡的那个加的度。
Incendio.
给的。
Defender. Confringo. Revelio.
你说那个推踢棋比赛是？
啊，
刚刚超快，
就那个第一名海放完全追不上哎。
我只能追到他，快追到他哎，好像造法要改错，
是啊，
不然你的球没吃到一定追不上。
我吃到也追不上啊。
你要全吃哎，
全吃啊，我是全吃啊。
全吃31秒，就在他闭眼后面。
Incendio.
Thank you.
So this is the infamous absconder.
30本大师，好猛！32等，这么强哦！
我去看那可不可以改车，不行啊，没钱啊。这是解任务，这个不要想太多。
哇靠，遭秒了！
注意了，
加卖掉。
这蜘蛛妈的撞过来我就死了，这么强的吗？
所以那个像真的有人快。
Incendio.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Expelliarmus.
他们这个任务都也都不给钱的，我先去找任务来解。
这个好像有人走，让他跳下来直接死。
I need to find the heirloom for my retreat.
可以跳下。
旋开边，再跳，直接摔死。
屌虐，赢了。
Revelio. Incendio.
哦，真好。
Confringo. Confringo.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Radley.
Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This was quite difficult to retrieve. Shouldn't I get a reward for my trouble?
Aye, of course I'm happy to pay you. I can't afford much. I've promised to pay for all the supplies Milo's daughter will need to attend Hogwarts one day.
In that case, all right. Here's the heirloom watch.
Oh, thank you. I know that Milo's daughter will be glad to have this.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it.
Revelio.
是暗杂中。
妈咪呢？
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
是有蛋。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come on in, come on
Revelio.
in. Not so fast. You need to tread carefully and... Good for you. Getting all those foul goblins a hiding. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. Be sure to stop by soon. Get away with all.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more danger than they know.
You've hurt many of my friends, and now...
Point Revelio.
缴械。
Simon's all finished.
You're only delaying the
Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
To your knees.
Expelliarmus. Expulso.
That's the best you can do, is Incendio.
Incendio! Petrificus type! What is this?
Expelliarmus.
Have you done? Petrificus totale! Petrificus totale!
Incendio. Revelio. Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. 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 Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. That's that. Settled. Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Incendio. Defendo.
Hmm. 被尾刀啦！
没差了，哎呀，
不给头就送。
送好送满。 温嘎拉维萨萨。
Litmus.
刚才那个路人太强了，不会说。
你他妈不会手动哎，干！
我看他淡定的走在最。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignment, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa. Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I
惊奇是超人。